praises to
Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi.
Double honors to the apostles and the elders. Salutations to you brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. This lesson is going to be entitled, What If Our Job See Us? Hey, somebody,
I got one.
All right, Philippians 3 and 8. Matthew 6 and 20 at top.
Okay, this 1 Peter 4 and 16. Yet if any man suffer as a Christian, let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify Yahawah on his behalf.
How do you glorify Yahawah by Hashem on your behalf? By making full proof of ministry. And how do you do that? By being seen on the highways and the byways, man. That's how you do that. But at the same time, you know, every time you go out there, your life is at stake. You know, you don't know who's gonna run up on you. Also, your fellow colleagues or employer may see you out there, man. But at the same time, you have to mix this word with faith. Matthew 6 and 20.
This Romans 1:16. Okay. For I am not ashamed of the gospel of Yahawashi, for it is the power of Yahawah unto salvation.
And that's the reason why Apostle Tahar has been harping on some of you brothers in GMS, man. You don't want to show your faces out there on those streets, man. Because why? You're not really ready to sacrifice everything. And when you go out there, man, and you constantly putting up videos per week, and at the same time you out there with your brethren, man, you're sacrificing everything. And so the reason why we're not ashamed, man, we don't actually just talk it through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Al Shah. We continue to live this, man. Y'all got any points? Bring them up.
This Matthew 6 and 20. But lay up for yourself treasure in heaven, where neither mouth nor rush doeth corrupt.
Yeah, so basically that's what we're doing, man. We're investing in that spiritual, that heavenly bank account, man. That's what we want, man. We want the kingdom, man. We want everlasting life, immortal bodies.
Be able to eat real food.
Eat real food.
Have as many women as you want. Be able to travel. You don't got to worry about restrictions from Esau. Different passports and shit.
King Solomon said in Ecclesiastes, he said all is vanity, man. So really everything that you're doing now is vanity, man. You know, we getting out of that time where you gotta be out your emotion, man, because your wife, you know, your brothers think that's the love of your life, man. That's vanity, man. That's just something to do for now. You know, that bank account you got, you can have 50,000 in there, but if the economy crash, what you got? You know, it's country that ain't taking American money now. So Floyd Mayweather go to a country that ain't taking American money and he broke. You know, so you can't be uptight when it comes to the worldly things, especially being ashamed of the gospel.
And that's a good point. And that's how you increase that spiritual bank account, man.
Right.
You know, you gotta invest spiritual, man. Going out there on the highways and the byways, doing what's required of you as a brother in this brotherhood, man.
What thieves do not break.
Yeah, that's what the brother is saying, man. Hey, thieves can actually, your worldly goods, thieves can come in your home and take your most precious valuables, man. But it's not going to be like that, you know what I'm saying, when we get to the kingdom, Lord willing, man, everything is going to be in harmony and perfect order.
Not breakthrough, nor steal.
That's it. All right, you got a point to that?
This is Mark 8 and 38. Whosoever therefore shall be ashamed of me and of my words in this adulterous and sinful generation.
Hey, this is adulterous and sinful generation. Why? What does sin means? That means to break the law. And what does transgression means? That means break multiple sins going into breaking the law, man. Sin upon sin upon sin. But at the same time, this is adulterous generation. Why? Because that woman you're laying beside of, you know, you're not her first in most case scenarios. You know, and then your mom in most case scenarios basically had you, which she probably slept with multiple partners as well. But at the same time, man, you cannot be ashamed of this truth, man.
He said, whosoever therefore shall be ashamed of me and of my words in this adulterous and sinful generation, of him also shall the Son of Man be ashamed when he cometh in glory of his Father and with the holy angels.
So when that eagle come and for the carcass, man, you're not gonna be a part of that, man. Because why? You didn't do what was required of you to get saved, man. Then you're gonna be wishing to go back and do what you're supposed to do, but then it's gonna be too late.
I got one.
Go ahead.
This 2 Timothy 2:13. If we believe not, yet we abide for no, that's not my bad. 2 Timothy 2:12. If we suffer, we should reign with him. If we deny him, he also deny you. And that basically, you know, if you ashamed for doing his work, that's like you deny Yahawashi. So when he come back, he gonna deny you.
Right.
Chapter 15.
And for this great kingdom, man, you gonna have to suffer something. If you to be in the right spirit, you know, if everything going good, man, you need to be worried, man. Because you need to be suffering something, man. For what we about to receive, what these brothers believe in their heart, man, you got to know that you should be suffering for something, man. It's not gonna be no easy walk to the kingdom, man. He says it's a narrow scrape, man, which only one person can go in at a time, man. So it's a slim course and straight going to that word furniture difficulty. Position of difficulty, man. So going into what we finna get ready to get our reward, man, it's gonna be some difficulty, but what we going through now ain't gonna be worth what we get, man. So you gotta expect something.
Hey, like the brother saying, because you can't be saved from heaven and then delivered to heaven. That shit don't make sense, man. So, hey, what if your boss see you, man? Hey, you just gotta, hey, gird your loins up like a man and deal with that shit, man. That's all you do. Find another gig. It's simple as that. Of course, there's gonna be some hardships in the midst of that, but hey, you gotta keep pushing, man.
Yeah, cause get to a place that we trying to get to, you gotta have some type of scratches and bruises, you know. You can't go out there clean cut, you know. Yeah, a little bit more.
This 2 Timothy 2:15. Study to show thyself approved unto the Most High.
Delving into the scriptures, man, because why? You have to edify the potential electors watching the videos, and then at the same time you have to build up brothers in the truth if you've been in the truth for a little while.
Hey, you gotta work out your own salvation while you doing that.
That's right.
A wordsman that needed not to be ashamed, rightly divide the words of the truth.
Right, rightly dividing the truth. What does that mean? Breaking it down in the correct format, man. You know, pushing the name, pushing the names, you know, doing what's required of you, man. You know, pushing that those Israelite Gentiles, man, or I mean those Gentiles are Israelites that can be saved, so on and so forth. But you can't be ashamed, man. That means when it's time for you to go out there on the block, you gotta go out there on the block, regardless, man. When it's time for you to push them videos, you need to push them videos, regardless. So what if my boss see me? What if?
All right, it's Luke 9:26. For whosoever should be ashamed of me and of my words, of him should the Son of Man be ashamed, when he shall come in his own glory and in his Father's and of the holy angels.
Break it down.
So he says, for whosoever should be ashamed of me and of my words, so should the Son of Man be ashamed. Because how basically I'm breaking this down, like if Yahawashi, he's not gonna come back and, you know what I'm saying, go back on the cross again or endure those type of sufferings he went through, you know what I'm saying, just for a brother that fall out the truth or something like that, you know. He already in his glory, you know, in the spiritual world, so now he's basically waiting to be in his glory, you know, on the earth now. That's right, you know.
Luke chapter 14, starting at verse 25. And there went great multitudes with him. He turned and said unto them, if any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and
if you go into that Greek word of hate, I can't recall it right now, but it means to having a difference with, meaning basically y'all have a different opinion by a viewpoint. Go ahead, bro.
This like going to what the brother said, this precept for that. It's Matthew 10, verse 37. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me.
Meaning, so you know you. Oh, go ahead. I know you.
He that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. Right. So that's basically going into when it say, if any man come to me and hate not his mother or father, what that's basically saying, you can't love them more than him, man. You know, there ain't nothing wrong with loving your mother, your father, your children, man. But you can't love them more than Yahawashi, man. You know. Let me read it again. This Luke 14:26. If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brother and sisters, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. Right, so it's saying his you got
and really, you know, I was just telling the brother, man. Like my sister called right before we started recording, man. Say she got a flat. You know, I love my sister, but I know I gotta do this work, man. You know, I hope somebody go out there and get her real quick, but at the same time, man, I gotta do this work, man. I love my sister, but I got to be here and do this work, man, cause my sister ain't gonna be able to put me in no chair, man. Only Yahawashi and Yahawashi, man, from these things that's coming, man. You know, and I'm gonna handle my business afterwards if ain't nobody went and got it, but the work come first, man. You know, love your people, but at the same time, the work gotta come first, cause we finna come into some time where you might see a Gurg troop come kick the door in and kill everybody you love, man. You got to roll on, man, cause when Jeremiah, before the Babylonian captivity, they came in and hauled Israel up out of there, man, and left Jeremiah and a few people. He couldn't be around there weeping, man, cause he already knew it was gonna happen. And he loved the Lord more than he loved his flesh and blood, man. So if your job see you, man, that's a small thing, man. It ain't nothing, cause what the scripture we said, 1,000 on the cattle hill, on 1,000 hills is his. The scripture we're talking about the cattle on 1,000 hills is his. Yeah, cause so you know the earth is his. Yeah, so what you treat, what can the so-called white man or your employer give you that the Most High can't give you times 7, man?
But you know what it is? Because see, a lot of brothers caught up in that carnal spirit. Basically, it's the sacrifice, and when you get caught, and then it's the losing everything, you know, your possessions, the car, the house, being, you know what I'm saying, more so dependent. They don't want to give that up, man.
There's a more to this.
Oh, okay.
Then he say his own life also, man. So not only, you know, with your family, you gotta hate your own life also, which that's going into the lesson, man. If your boss or whoever see you, man, so fucking what, man? You gonna push the word, you gotta have the faith. Look, it don't matter what happened after that, man. The Lord gonna take care of you, what the scripture brother started off with, man. You know, you seek the kingdom first, everything else gonna be added unto you, man. Right. So that's hating, that's basically denying your own life also too, man.
And Yahshua, the scripture say, whosoever love his life should lose it.
Verse 27, and whosoever does not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple.
And that's a part of going through them hardships, man.
Right.
That's what if your boss sees you, man. That's a part of that cross.
Verse 28, for which of you intending to build a tower, sit not down first and count the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it.
And that tower is you. So basically, when you come into the truth, you're supposed to do a full evaluation, okay? You know, basically collecting, this is what is required of me. Can I do this? You know?
Right, before you come into
Before you come in there, man.
You gotta count the cost, man.
Yeah.
Having your mind already that you're gonna take L's.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And learning how to apply those L's too.
And count the cost is all the examples we just went over, man. Not loving your mother, father, or sister, or brother before this, man. Or your own, denying your own life, man. Bearing your own cross. All that's counting the cost, man. You know. So you got brothers who thinking about coming on the other side, man. Joining the camp. Count the cost first, man. You gotta be fully persuaded in your own mind, man. Cause once you come to this side teaching the word, man, ain't no turning back, man. You know, verse 29. Less happily after he have laid the foundation and is not able to finish, all that behold it begin to mock him.
Yeah, so your former brothers basically is gonna mock you, man. And it really in the spirit world is Yahawashi mocking you, man. Because really you wasn't meant to be in the truth anyway.
Saying this man began to build and was not able to finish. Yeah. And mainly the people who gonna be mocking you is like all those people who you was in the world with, man. They the ones that's gonna be mocking you the most, man, because they actually watch you you know, lead them and go, you know, basically leave out of the world, man, and come and basically become that new creature, man. And then when you fail back, they gonna be like, oh, this nigga, he can't even hold up for what he said. You know, they gonna basically be like, he wasn't able to finish, man. That's what niggas in the world be waiting on, man. I'm talking about, they gonna act cool as hell with you until you fall out. As soon as you fall out, they gonna be talking behind your back like, I knew that nigga wasn't gonna last. You know what I'm saying? I knew that nigga couldn't do it, man. You know, that's how they gonna be doing, man. You know? You got it, bro.
This Romans 12:1. I beseech you, therefore, brother, by the mercy of the Most High, that you present your body a living sacrifice.
That's going out there in season, out of season, man. Continue.
Holy, acceptable to the Most High, which is reasonable service.
Yeah, it's a reasonable service, but at the same time, that really goes into being unprofitable service, because, you know, we do what we require. It doesn't mean you automatically gonna be saved, man. You know. Get that gaze and stop. Hebrews 12:1. And bring out what you got. You got one too, right?
Yeah, I got a quick precept for you, you know, for guys who especially who new in the truth. You know, me being new in the truth as well, man. You gotta really stand on these words, man, because Most High got none but promises in here, man. And if you righteous, man, you protected on all sides, man. You know, this is Psalm 37:25. I have been young and now I'm old. Yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging for bread. You know, so at the end of the day, man, if you get fired, you ain't and you righteous and the Most High dealing with you, ain't gonna miss no meals, man. And that's really what you. If you get your 3 meals a day, you know, with a roof over your head, man, you really ain't got too much to say, man. You know, 'cause we all worthy of death. So if he keeping you and you eating, however, man, it ain't gotta be 3. If you keeping enough if you eating enough to sustain you, man, a roof over your head, man, and you can study these scriptures, man, the Lord's still dealing with you, man. So you can't be worried about no job, man. You gotta have in your mind, man. You get fired any day, man, and that's the mindset you gotta stay in.
Bring out the last one.
The Hebrews 10:33. Partly wirelessly, ye were made a gazing stock.
How you made a gazing stock? Being out there on the highways and the byways. You know, that's the way your boss can see you, man. Continue.
Both by reproach and affliction, and partly while you became a companion of them that were you so used.
So basically, you got to go out there and do what's required, man. Now jump and give me Hebrews 12:1.
Hebrews 12:1. Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses.
So basically, when you out there on the highways and the byways, man, you constantly see traffic going to and fro, man. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, those cloud of witnesses, if they don't come into the truth, they're being marked for death because they've seen you. Why? Because that's going back to the scripture. You was that gazing stock.
Or if they click on the video, something like that. You know, that's another way they're seeing us. Let us lay aside every weight and the sin which do so easily beset us, and let us run with patience unto the race that is set before us.
Right, and this is not a sprint race, man. This is a marathon, man. And you're gonna have to pace yourself. You're gonna learn to endure things, and you're gonna have to be conditioned to run for a long time. All right.
Try to wrap it up.
All right.
Matthew 10:32. Whosoever therefore should confess me before men, him will I confess also before my Father which is in heaven. But whosoever should deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father which is in heaven.
And that's how you. And how do you confess Yahawashi? By doing the work, showing your face, man. You hide behind the cameras, man. Basically, you just saying you out there, but fully, you're not fully invested. You're not fully invested in this thing. Why? Because you don't want to be seen. And that's the reason why Yahawashi would deny you in the end, because you're denying him now. Okay. Any precepts? All right, we hope you were edified. All praises to
Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi.
Double honors to the apostles and the elders. Salutations to you brothers teaching in truth and in sincerity. With that, shalom.
Shalom.